During the migration, hyenas become integral players in the intricate web of life on the plains. They are skilled hunters, but even better scavengers. They will capitalize on the abundance of prey, feasting on the remains left behind by predators, or scavenging from the carcasses of weakened or fallen animals. Within the hyena clan, a strict hierarchy governs social dynamics. Females, larger and more dominant than males, hold sway over the group, while males form alliances to defend their territory and secure access to resources. With so many lions and even more food around, there is no need for dangerous rivalries. They will wait for their turn. But hyenas and jackals are being watched carefully. With their broad wings and keen eyesight, the vultures scan the landscape for signs of carrion. They are the nature's cleanup crew. These avian scavengers, often maligned for their appearance, are masters of efficiency. As predators make their kills, vultures patiently await their turn, ready to efficiently dispose of the remnants. Descending upon carcasses with remarkable precision, they strip away the remaining flesh and tissue, leaving nothing but bones in their wake. Marabou storks are much larger than vultures. With their distinctive bald heads and massive bills, they look scary. But they are not exactly competitors. They will wait patiently and make do with whatever is available. With this much food around, fighting is not necessary. Other predators can't reach this carcass. The strong current and the limited number of spots to land on stir up a fierce competition. But there is enough to feed them all, and the vultures know it. They just have to wait for their turn. Vultures and marabou storks stand as guardians of the cycle of life. Their scavenging efforts cleanse the landscape of decay and prevent spread of bacteria, sustaining the delicate balance of ecosystems. From the Mara River, the wildebeest continue their trek, spreading across the Masai Mara in Kenya. The vast grasslands offer a temporary respite, but the looming presence of predators ensures the wildebeest remain ever vigilant. Southern Serengeti. As the dry season approaches, a restlessness stirs within the wildebeest. This is where millions of animals congregate, sensing the impending changes in the environment. At the beginning of each year, the wildebeest start giving birth on these plains. Soon, with the newly born calves joining this mega herd, more than 2 million animals will start their annual migration. This is the beginning of a monumental journey. The wildebeest, a creature of both grace and tenacity, is a marvel of nature, perfectly suited to the challenges of the Great Migration. The body of a wildebeest appears disproportionate, with a hefty front, slim hindquarters, and spindly legs. But this animal is built for resilience. One of their most distinctive features are the robust, curved horns adorning their heads. Present in both males and females, these formidable structures serve both as weapons and tools. Beneath them, their powerful cloven hooves are finely adapted for traversing various terrains. These hooves, tough and concave, provide excellent traction on the uneven ground. ensuring a steady and efficient march across the vast East African landscapes. But it's not just their limbs that contribute to their migratory prowess. The wildebeest possesses a highly efficient respiratory system, enabling them to cover large distances without succumbing to fatigue. This adaptation is crucial for the long stretches of travel they undertake during the migration. The calves, born just before the migration, remarkably begin to run within minutes of entering the world. Thanks to this astonishing feat of nature, they are able to keep up with their parents through this 2,000-mile journey. Yet still, even without facing the predators, around 200,000 of the weakest wildebeest and zebras will die from starvation, disease, or injury during this arduous trek. Wildebeest are not alone in this journey. Approximately 500,000 zebras and more than 200,000 impalas and gazelles accompany the 1.5 million strong wildebeest. This united front serves as a collective strategy against predators, ensuring a higher likelihood of survival for all. With unwavering determination, the wildebeest set forth, heading northwards, crossing through the western corridor towards the Grumeti River. This corridor is dotted with kopjes, granite outcrops rising up from the plains. Wildebeest must be careful. The predators of the savannah, ever watchful, have been waiting for the herds here. Lions, cheetahs, leopards, and hyenas will capitalize on the abundance, honing their hunting skills and ensuring the survival of their families. As the herds head north, the plains start to get greener. With the promise of fresh grazing grounds, the wildebeest keep on pushing until they reach the northern plains. This is where they will cross the border, taking the migration from Serengeti to Masai Mara. But perhaps this border is their biggest challenge yet. The Mara River. The murky waters of the Mara River ripple softly in the golden light of dawn. Riverbanks lined with fig trees look peaceful. Perhaps too peaceful. Leopards, the ambush hunters of these plains. They watch the horizon eagerly, smelling and seeing the herds as they approach. The real danger is beneath the tranquil surface of the Mara River. This is a hidden world of ancient predators, the Nile crocodiles. Masters of stealth and patience, these formidable reptiles lurk in the depths, awaiting the arrival of the migrating herds. But not all animals are looking forward to this coming feast. For some, the tranquility of the Mara River is about to be disrupted. This is the hippo's domain, and it's about to be overcrowded. Hippos are semi-aquatic mammals, spending much of their time submerged in the cool waters of the river to escape the heat of the day. With their specialized physiology, they are uniquely adapted to this aquatic lifestyle, their dense bodies allowing them to float effortlessly while conserving energy. Hippos play a crucial ecological role in the Mara River ecosystem. Through their grazing activities, they shape the vegetation along the riverbanks, creating vital habitat for a diversity of species. Their nutrient-rich dung fertilizes the surrounding land, supporting the growth of lush vegetation and sustaining a myriad of life forms. Hippos are fiercely territorial creatures. Male hippos, in particular, engage in elaborate displays of dominance to assert their authority over their stretch of the river. Even as individuals, they are tough to take down. Yet, it is in the collective unity of the herd that the true strength of the Cape buffalo emerges. Their eyesight might not be as powerful as their sense of smell and hearing, but with this many pair of eyes and ears, it's not an easy job for the lions. Thankfully, the exhausted wildebeest are finally here. For several months, lions will not cross paths with buffaloes. It's almost time. At the river's edge, a congregation of wildebeest and zebra gathers in a spectacle of nature's raw power. Here, on the banks of the Mara River, the perilous journey that tests the courage and resilience of every member of the herd is about to reach its climax. The herd is restless. After traveling such long distances to reach the green pastures, the animals are exhausted and thirsty. They are impatient to go down to the riverside and quench their thirst. Yet, they have to be cautious. Although the water enticed them, even the slightest movement causes distress. The survival instinct pushes them to retreat, but thirst outweighs the fear. Once making sure that the danger has passed, they finally make it to the water. As the herds pile up, the pressure grows. The leaders have no choice. The time has come. With a bit of courage and push from the back, the great crossing starts. Having traveled for months in search of fresh grass, now it is time for another challenging venture for the wildebeest and zebras. The biggest challenge for the herds once they reach Mara is the crocodiles, eyeing them with a huge appetite. The Nile crocodile is the second largest reptile in the world. These bulky giants with their armored bodies and razor-sharp teeth are perfectly evolved for life as apex predators. During the Great Migration, the Mara River becomes a hunting ground for these formidable reptiles as they lie in wait for unsuspecting prey. As wildebeest and zebra attempt treacherous river crossings, crocodiles stealthily position themselves downstream, poised to strike at the weakest and most vulnerable members of the herd. The Nile crocodile's anatomy is finely tuned for hunting. Their streamlined bodies allow for swift movement through the water, while their powerful jaws deliver a bite force capable of crushing bone and tearing flesh. It's a combination of stealth, power, and precision that has made them the ultimate river predators. Despite their lightning-fast reflexes and unmatched strength, they are not in a hurry. Their time has finally come. And just like other predators, they will enjoy the open buffet for a while. The current in the river is very strong, but they have to cross it to reach the plains on the other side. Some animals may lose their courage and turn back at times, but this is temporary. They cannot resist their instincts. For the young calves and foals among the herd, the ordeal is especially perilous. In the chaos of the crowd, they risk separation from their mothers, their survival hanging in the balance as they navigate the swirling currents and stampeding hooves. Being trampled to death here is a real threat. As wildebeest and zebras continue to plunge into the river, their bodies slice through the water with determined resolve. Yet, for some, the journey ends in tragedy as they succumb to the relentless pull of the currents or fall victim to the jaws of lurking crocodiles. The days of Great Migration are hard times for the hippos, notorious for their reaction against any violation of their territory. Their peace will now be disturbed for a while. Their grunts and barks echo across the river, warning the newcomers to keep their distance. Despite their vocal protests, the relentless march of the wildebeest and zebra continues. The herds do not cross the Mara River through a single route, but through several spots they choose, where the strip is narrower and the current is less powerful. No matter where they choose for the crossing, the dangers are waiting for them. But even for those who successfully cross the river, the challenge is far from over. Scaling the steep riverbanks proves to be a Herculean task,